We all lead busy lives, making livings, families, and homes. And sometimes we just need to get away from it all. Now, there are a lot of ways to relax. A day at the spa, a week at the beach, maybe a weekend at Grandpa's house. Sometimes all you have is an afternoon or maybe a Saturday morning. Now, a great way to fill that time is to go fishing. As Herbert Hoover once said, fishing is the great occasion to return to the simplicity of our forefathers. Now, what he meant by that is that it's an escape from modern living and the stresses that come with that. Now, when most people go fishing, they don't even throw their line into the water. They sit around on the shore and watch the day pass by. Now, some of us, the rest of us, we like to actually catch fish. Now, if you're going to catch a fish, you need to know how to cast. And the first thing you need to cast is a fishing pole. Now, what I have here is a shortened version due to space requirements in my living room, but which generally they're between 5 and 7 feet long. And your height and how far you're using it and the weight of your line all have something to do with how long of a pole you actually need. Now, the first step to casting is to know what kind of reel you're using. The reel is what holds the string and what you'll use to actually catch the fish, to reel it in. Now, what you have here in my hand is what we call a closed face reel. An open face reel utilizes a spindle mechanism in which you have to flip a lever over and to release the line and to reel it back in. The simplicity of this design, which I suggest for beginners, is that all you have to do is press a button and then release it to let the line out. Because as you can hear here, that click meant that the line is now reeling in. So until you hear that click with the closed face reel, your line is loose, which is not good. But anyway, to demonstrate casting, you want to start out your thumb on the trigger. With the open face, you want to flip the handle back and hold the line a little bit so as to keep it from letting go, the weight on the end of your line. But with the closed face, just hold the button and hold it about parallel to the ground and point it in the direction of where you want it to go, where you want the bait to go, whether it's a bobber, a lure, or a weighted bait for bottom fishing. But you take it and you hold it parallel to the ground. And then, while keeping the button held down, you pull back, and just at the elbow, you twist back just a little bit. Kind of like you're getting ready to take a swing with a baseball bat, but over your head. And then, what you do, the third step, is you swing it forward like you're cracking a whip and release the button. Now, the trick is if you release the button too early, your arc will be too high and your bait will fall short. If you release it too late, your bait will fall short because your angle will be too low at the tip. And it's best to be able to stop your pole about where you started it. So it's kind of in a 9 to 2, back to 9 rhythm. But generally, the good timing in your release, and depending on the weight of your bait and sinkers and all, and the angle of your pole when you release it, it's kind of like a whip. They're pretty flexible. You can get some pretty good distance. Low practice, you can always get there. There are other ways to cast, but I'm just wanting to teach you the basic, teach a man how to fish, so to speak. Anyway, in closing, I'd like to say that fishing is a great sport and one that is very relaxing and philosophic almost. And thank you for listening. I hope you have a good day.